Welcome back everyone for another challenge video on the Chasing a Ghost mission in Mumbai. This one will cover everything that has to do with the Proxy Killer challenge, so buckle up and get ready for a nice long video. On top of Proxy Killer we'll do Piano Man, Become the Foreman, Become the Painter, Become the Kashmirian, Out of the Nest, Artists at Work, The Helping Hand, The Artist, The Cool Club, The Kashmirian, Mission Story Broad Strokes, Teamwork, Mission Story A Matter of Discipline, and The Foreman. We'll start off in the default start spot and bring a silenced pistol, lockpick, and your fiber wire.
Welcome to Mumbai.
Now let's get started right away, and we're going to run all the way to the top of the Charles building.
Hey,
I'm sure it's him. My God, he's a traveling salesman or something.
47. This is one of the Mumbai chores. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. Might be worth looking into.
Horrible viewfinder.
Now once we're finally up to the top floor, you'll see the Kashmirian up here scouting the Rangan Tower with his sniper rifle set up. We'll just hang out here and Diana will reveal our mission story.
We're dealing with a local operator known as the Kashmirian. A local hitman known as the
Once she does that, we can interact with the back of the sniper rifle and adjust the scope on his sniper rifle. Now we can run away and head towards the tower.
If we could only make Rangan appear in that window somehow. Karen Dahl, aka the Kashmirian, was born in the US, but fled to his mother's native land, India, 20 years ago, following an FBI investigation into a string of serial killings in Texas. He adopted a new identity here and now works as a gun for hire for local mobsters. But who would want Rangan dead?
We'll take our usual route into the tower and hop over this wall. We'll hop up all of these walls here. And once we're up here, let's go ahead and shoot that camera. That will send that movie crew woman upstairs. So we'll head for the empty elevator shaft here and head up to the second level along with her. Once we're up here, let's get out of the elevator shaft and make a right towards the catering area. And then take a left into storage. Back out this door, and right on top of these crates is a tube of paint. That's the color of paint the artist is looking for to finish the painting he's working on. Now let's climb back into the elevator shaft and go up one more level to the painter's studio. Let's grab the fire extinguisher in the corner and hop out the window. And once you get close enough, that triggers the guard to get up off the couch and speak to the artist about finishing the painting. So let them go through all of their dialogue and let the guard go sit back down on the couch before we do anything else.
Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rangan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. If I don't finish it, Rangan will...
Once that's over and the guard is sitting back down and the artist is also facing away from you, let's hop inside. We'll stick that tube of paint in his little box of paint supplies there. And then we'll hop right back out the window and make a save real quick. Now first we'll let him discover the new tube of paint that we put in there, and he will go get Rangan on his own.
Wait, what? Is that? That wasn't there before, was it? It looks perfect. Guess there's no more excuses left.
And it says mission story completed,
Alright,
but don't let it fool you. It
Let's
actually
see
does
if the
not
aim
trigger
of
the
our
mission story
Kashmirian
challenge
friends is
unless
true.
we're dressed up as the artist ourselves, which we'll do after this. But once the artist walks out of here, let's go ahead and hop in the window and knock out that guard that's sitting on the couch. We'll hide his body and take his disguise so we can watch the whole thing unfold up close and personal. Depending on where Rangan is in his routine, it might take them a while to get down here, so I'm just going to fast forward a little bit until they're in the studio.
Chalo, let's get this done.
Once the artist takes his spot at the painting, that will trigger the artist challenge.
This painting is sure to bring you a lot of future work. Once the word gets out and my art appreciating friends see it, your phone will be ringing off the hook, guaranteed.
It's very kind
Let
of
these
you,
guys
Mr.
go through all of their
I certainly
dialogue,
won't
and
say
as
no
the
to
painting
more
is
work.
just about finished, the Kashmirian will take his shot at Rangan and kill him with his sniper
I'm
rifle.
Not stingy, not at all. But if I'm already paying you so much in exposure, well, let's not overdo it, you know?
Yes, I understand perfectly. I mean, sure, money would be nice too. You know, to cover things like food and rent.
Trust me, Hussain. Exposure can be worth more than just money, yaar. In this case, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Just wait. When you're done with this job, the contracts will just be rolling in.
That sounds wonderful.
Once that happens, that will get us the Artists at Work challenge, and that will also get you one half of the Proxy Killer challenge.
Dawood Rangan is dead, and not even by your hand, 47. What will you think of next? Hold up, 47. The Kashmirian is on the move. He's heading for another flat inside the trawls. This might be worth investigating.
But now
If
let's
nothing
go
else,
ahead and load up our save. And you see the artist walking to his paint supply box. We don't want him to make it there and see that tube of paint, so let's go ahead and hop in the window and we'll knock him out before he gets there. If he does get there, it completes the mission story, but we want to complete the mission story on our own, dressed as the artist ourselves. So let's take his disguise and we'll go upstairs to Rangan's office.
Hey, Mr. Hussain, go on upstairs and wait for Mr. Rangan. I'm sure he'll be there shortly. It's me. Just to let you know that the house artist is ready to continue painting.
We'll wait for him to come downstairs and then we'll follow him to the artist's studio.
Ah, Mr. Hussain, ready at last. Did you get a shave? Oh, well, never mind. Come with me to the lounge.
After you, Mr. Rangan.
Hi there.
Beautiful. Magnificent use of colors and form. Kya baat hai. If the new piece catches my forceful nature like this, I will have nothing short of a masterpiece on my hands. I'll be the envy of everyone.
I guarantee a perfect execution,
Hi, Mr.
Mr. Rangan.
All right. Chalo, let's get this done with. I expect these to be the
And
final
once we
strokes,
take our
Mr.
place
Hussain.
at the painting, that will finish off the mission story and actually trigger the mission story challenge.
Because once the word gets out and my art appreciating friends see it, your phone will be ringing off the hook.
I can't wait. Hold your breath for a moment, Mr. Rangan.
That's the reason I told you I wouldn't pay for the commission, by the way. I'm not stingy. No, not at all. But if I'm already paying you in exposure, well, let's not overdo it, you know?
I prefer cash over exposure. Clench your fist, please.
Who doesn't? But sometimes exposure can be worth more than just money. Dekho, in this case, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Just wait and see. When you're done with
And
this
once
job,
again, as the painting is just about finished, that's when the Kashmirian will take his shot at Dawood
Can you
Rangan.
look up a bit? Thank you.
That shot came from the chawls. Looks like the
And
Kashmirian
once again, that
finally
will
got
get
a
us
clear
one
line
half of the
fire.
Proxy Killer
Dawood
challenge.
Rangan
Once
is
we're done with
dead,
that, let's
and
go
not
head
even
back
by
to the
your
elevator
hand,
shaft and
47.
slide down to the first
What
level.
will you think of next? Hold up,
We'll start
47.
heading across
The
town to the
Kashmirian
Charles
is on the
building
move.
once again. As you
He's
can
heading for
see,
another fight
Diana
inside
is
the Chawls.
revealing another
This
step
might
in the
be
mission
worth
story,
investigating. If nothing
telling us
else,
the
we'll get a
Kashmirian
lead
is
on
moving
who
from
his
one
client
area
is.
to another in the Charles building.
The Kashmirian is moving to an apartment in the Chawl. It's facing the laundry area. I suggest we find out what he's up to, 47.
How much for a napkin doodle? Too much, I bet.
So once we're in here, we'll run up to the third floor. Instead of heading to the tower, we'll actually go to the apartment that's next to the Charles starting spot apartment. You can see the Kashmirian just about to walk in the door there. We'll head to the backside and hop in this window.
47.
He's got a nice little setup in here for his assassination plans. Once we're here, let's just hang out behind the desk. We'll let him set up his sniper rifle. Then he'll walk out onto the balcony. We'll wait for him to get out there and look towards the bridge before we mess with the sniper rifle. Now go ahead and interact with that. You can see it's pointed at the bridge.
Is scoping out a bridge in an area
So now let's go and investigate the laundry area.
Interesting. It recently changed ownership and now belongs to Vanya Shah. It looks like he's found a new target and is
We'll
waiting
head down
for her
both
to get
sets
on
of
the
these
bridge.
steps and then take a left.
Perhaps your mentoring days aren't entirely over yet.
Keep on going down these little back alleyways that will lead you right to the door of the office for the laundry. If you have your lockpick, you can use that to unlock this door. Otherwise, there is a key in that little clay pot right next to the door. You just have to shoot that to make it crumble, and then you can grab the key. Once we're in here, let's turn this radio on, and that will distract one of the laundry workers that's upstairs hanging out with the foreman down here.
I don't think so. God also told him what happened to the previous one. I'm pretty sure that's why he's not coming out.
So he's waiting for nightfall so he can slip out.
Probably. Sadly for him, we work.
Now we'll knock him out and hide his body in this laundry hamper and take his disguise. Now, before we do anything else, we have to find the old foreman's documents that will trigger the foreman to go to the bridge and talk to Vanya Shah himself. So let's come out here, we'll hang a left, just keep going all the way down until you're just about at the train yard, and tucked in this little back corner is where the documents are. Now let's run back to the office.
The man who dropped it off said it was supposed to be used in the nuclear show.
We'll run upstairs and see where the foreman is in his routine.
Surely those logs must be somewhere. Think.
Looks like he's just looking
Can't
at
be
the area
Loadout.
where we put the papers, so that's actually perfect timing. Once he walks out on the balcony, let's go ahead and stick the papers right there on top of that shelf. Now he has a little bit of routine left to go through before he checks for the papers, so let's just go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Once he's done with his phone call there, he will go and check that shelf once again. Right before he gets there, let's go ahead and make a save.
Are?
We'll let him find the documents and go to the bridge himself first.
The old Foreman's reports. Interesting approach. Acha, this settles it. I can finally talk to Shah now. Ah, that's a load off my back.
It takes quite a while for him and Vanya to get up to the bridge, so let's just go ahead and fast forward a little bit. But once he's up there, that will trigger the Foreman challenge.
So that's the new guy, huh? How long is he going to last? A week?
At most. He's got a bit of bite to him, it looks. But he'll break. They all break.
That is true. Just a question of time.
Now she's finally up there to meet with him.
What do you have to report?
They'll have a nice little conversation before she sends him away. Once they're done, that's when the Kashmirian will take his shot.
Boring answer. I want to know how you intend to make these lazy dogs work harder.
When the old foreman, he gave them breaks and pauses for lunch and things like that. I suppose I can put a stop to all of that.
Now that's all right. A little hard work never kills anyone, did it? Certainly never did me any.
Of course it does. I will work hard. I also have some other ideas.
Never mind though. I want to see more money coming out of these people's efforts. Once that is done, we will talk about further ideas.
That's true. Yes, Miss Shah.
You think I don't see you down there, little ant? Scurrying about at your own pace, taking unnecessary breaks, drinking my water, wasting my money. You have had it easy up until now. But your new foreman will bring some order to this rebellious behavior. The days of slacking are over. You hear me?
Once the Kashmirian finally shoots her, that will get us the teamwork challenge and the second half of the proxy killer challenge.
To the Kashmirian from now on. The Kashmirian is on the move again. It's paid off to follow him so far. Maybe he will lead us to the maelstrom.
Now we'll go ahead and load up our save. The foreman notices the documents. This time does not matter. We're going to knock him out, hide his body, and take his disguise. We'll go up to the bridge ourselves. And since we have to follow the roundabout way that the mission story leads us, let's go back downstairs out to the laundry area out here. It says investigate the laundry area. That's actually right around the corner to the left. You'll hear one of the laundry workers talking to one of the Queen's Guard. That will reveal the next step in the mission story.
I haven't met the new foreman yet. Is he better than the last one?
Pata nahi, yaar. He's still in the office. I know Miss Shah is supposed to meet with him on the bridge and talk about how to make you lazy workers do more. But so far, he hasn't come out.
Who are you calling lazy?
Vanya Shah is eager.
Once they're done talking and that's revealed, you can go ahead and dismiss the laundry worker.
Take a break.
Thank you. My arms are about to fall off.
And talk to the guard.
I'm ready for my meeting with Miss Shah now.
Miss Shah's been waiting for this all day. The Foreman's ready to meet up with Miss Shah on the bridge. We're heading there now.
And now he'll
Follow
lead
me
you
to
in
the
a
bridge.
roundabout way to the bridge.
How are you, Sade? Work faster.
My arms are so tired.
Oh, hello. Don't just stand there. This isn't going to wash itself.
How can you judge a book from a single paragraph? That's ridiculous.
Aja, it's just through here. Miss Shah will be along soon. Better get your shit together if you don't want to end up like the old Foreman. Samjha?
So,
Now we have to wait for Vanya Shah to show up, so we'll just go ahead and fast forward a little bit until she's about here.
The new foreman finally graces us with his presence.
Once we finally initiate the meeting, that will finish off our mission story and trigger the mission story challenge.
Anything could happen here.
Tell me more.
Well, the objective is...
And now it's the same thing when we meet with her. We have to go through all of this dialogue, and then she'll start screaming at the laundry workers, and the Kashmirian will finally shoot her.
How would you approach the tasks you see before you?
My usual method is prepare intensely, study the problem, learn everything I can, analyze all approaches. The idea is to gently nudge people to do what I want. And then, once the objective is in my sights, perfect execution.
Not afraid to spill some blood in the process?
Not at all. In fact, I find that happens quite often.
I like you, Foreman. I think this could be the beginning of a very fruitful relationship.
I aim to please, Miss Shah.
You think I don't see you down there, little ants? Scurrying about at your own pace? Taking unnecessary breaks? Drinking my water?
Now if you look right there at the middle of the screen, you can kind of see across the map where the Kashmirian is looking through the window with his sniper rifle.
This rebellious behavior. The days of slacking are over.
Now once he finally shoots her, that will also trigger the second half of our Proxy Killer challenge.
Are you planning on outsourcing all your work to the Kashmirian?
But now Diana will reveal the next step in the mission story to follow the Kashmirian to meet with the Maelstrom.
Head off to follow him so far. Maybe he will lead us to the Maelstrom. 47, the Kashmirian.
So let's head back down and go out to the Charles building once again. We'll wait for him to come downstairs and just kind of follow him around wherever he goes. First thing he'll do is walk outside this building and make a phone call to the Crow's hideout.
Hi.
You don't know me, but your boss will want to talk to me. By now, he should have found out about the unfortunate fates of Rangan and Shah. I am the one responsible. Mad? No. On the contrary, I consider it a successful job interview. Just tell me when to go. Ah, yes, of course. I'll be there in no time.
Once he's finally done with that, let's go ahead and keep following him through all of the back alleys.
Never married a man. He's a nice guy, but he's so handsome. The handsome ones always
Where is he? I need a shave. Why isn't the shop open yet?
How are you, bhai? कैसे हो?
I cannot believe Dawood Rangan donated that TV to the people of the slums.
What's up?
And to hear
All
that
good?
serpent Fania Shah talking about how he does nothing for us.
Now, once we get to this little back alleyway, this will be right in front of the Crow's hideout entrance.
Alright. This is it. The Crow's Nest. Do or die, Karen.
He's going to end up making a phone call, which sounds like to his wife, and at any time we can go ahead and make a save. Then we have a nice little area right here where we can distract him and hide his body in a box. But we'll do that the second time around after we load up our save. We'll let him go meet the Maelstrom on his own this time.
Outside the hideout now. Both are taken care of. The money should have been wired to the account already. Spend it as you want, I'm sure. It wasn't about the money. If I'm right about this, about who their boss is, I'll never have to worry about the money again. Well, in a way, their injection set me free. Big fish lie in wait. I'm sure of it. Wish me luck.
And as you can see, once he's actually in the Crow's hideout area, that will fail the mission story. I like to go around back and go through this door so you can head down to the Crow's hideout and see them meeting for yourself if you would like. Now, once he makes it down to the Maelstrom's room down there in the hideout, that will trigger the Kashmirian challenge and the Helping Hand challenge.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
The powder's in his room, and all we do is grab it and toss it in one of the furnaces in the metal workshop. Barabar?
This is the third time you're asking me this question. What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me, okay? I just want to make sure I don't mess up when the boss asks me to do something.
Jeez, relax. Yes, you grab the powder into the furnace, lots of smoke goes up. Whatever happens after that isn't your concern. Okay, good.
And now we can see them both having their meeting together. Yay! Now let's go ahead and load up our save. Now we'll distract him back here by this box. Get out of that area for a little bit because he's an enforcer. Now once he's back there, let's go ahead and knock him out. Hide his body and take his disguise. We'll run up and talk to these guards. They're going to want to frisk us, so let's go back and drop our gun.
Hey, how are you? I'm afraid your honest look.
Now we can go through the motion of getting frisked and being escorted down into the hideout.
I'm not exactly enjoying this either, so just stay still and we'll be done soon. Right then, off you go.
So, you're the one who called. The boss was intrigued. He'll see you. Better make it good.
I'll do my very best.
Come with me.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
You've got some balls, man. Killing two of the city's most ruthless people is a job interview. That's something else.
We have to get frisked one more time before they let us in his room.
Okay. If you want to proceed, I need to check that you're not carrying anything dangerous. Okay, let me just pat you down here. And you're good to go. Chal, nikal.
Once we enter his room, that will get us the Cool Club challenge. And now he'll sit here and talk for a little while before he turns his back and faces that little broken TV that's on the floor. That will give us the perfect opportunity to strangle him from behind.
Two of my most trusted allies are dead. Childhood friends, lifelong companions. And now you're here.
I always see my contracts through to the end.
Admirable. Really, it is. I'm assuming Vanya put out the initial contract that drew you here.
Let's go ahead and do that and trigger our Piano Man challenge. We'll hide his body in this box since we have to open the door.
Very well done, 47. Mission completed.
But let's go out of this door and take a right. Right inside this gated area on top of these crates is a key to the hideout. We can use that for this exit. Once we use that exit, that will get us the Out of the Nest challenge. Thanks everybody for watching. If you have any questions, requests, or comments, feel free to leave them down below. If you liked this video and found this video helpful, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. If you enjoy the content that I produce and want to keep up with any future videos or projects that I'm working on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.